Much better than cold emailing is to reach out to people on LinkedIn with messages. This works best if you slowly build a relationship with people on LinkedIn and then send them a message. Of course, I will show you how to do that with directly messaging, but just know if you can slowly be a good group member, build relationships with people, and then message them, you'll likely get a lot better results. If you just want to get started with the messages right away, as I always do, then you can do exactly what I'm showing you how to do. This, if they have their settings set up right, will send them an email when you send them a message. So it's the same as on Facebook. And the key to this is picking the right people to message. At the same time, you'll note this limitation as you see I have 17 unread messages in my LinkedIn messages. It can be hard to find people who are active on LinkedIn who actually check their email and then check their LinkedIn messages. So it's important if you send a LinkedIn message to include everything in the message so that people will want to read it and that they don't even need to actually respond. The most important thing with the message is to make it personal. At least start with a person's name. I get tons of generic messages on LinkedIn, and most of them that don't start with my name, I won't even read. So you want to start with their name. It's right there. And here's how to find people. So the ideal thing to do is to look for groups and to participate in groups so that people know you before you send them a message. You also, and I've done this to be able to make sales, is you can go straight and join the groups that you think you can find people to sell to in. Then you click on the group, you go over to members, you click on members, and then the members come up. And then what you can do is click on send a message. And if you right-click tab, you can pull it up in an individual window here. So you can see that if you can do this very quickly, right-click tab, right-click tab, right-click tab. So then you can bring up all of these windows very quickly to send messages on. Now, you should not do more than 500 of these per day. I got my LinkedIn account suspended doing 1,000 of these per day. And that didn't work out very well because LinkedIn deleted the message. So as with any strategy, doing it in moderation can be very good. If you just send a few messages and you'll take the time to participate in groups and share genuinely helpful updates, you can build relationships on LinkedIn with people you never would get a hold of via email marketing, that you never would get a hold of by phone. And you can then generate professional opportunities, whether it's a new job, whether it's sales, or anything else. And you can search for groups. Like if I want to look for Facebook groups, all you have to do is go through and then search for groups like that. And you can then go down and specifically suggest groups. And then LinkedIn will pull up a group of all the different types of opportunities you are. Well, there was a problem with that one in particular. So LinkedIn hopefully will give me a better result this time. There we go. So you can see there's all kinds of different groups. And if you've got a big network, then you can get an idea from your network which group you ought to join. So for example, there's 2,000 people in my network in this one, and I'm already in this group. So you can use the groups and search through the groups. But the ideal thing you want to do is participate and be a genuine, helpful user in the groups. And the more niche group you can join, you can see which groups are active by how many discussions they have. Now, the limitation with the members strategy I just showed you, you can only get to the first or recent 500 members or so. So if you start building a lot of connections like I've built, you then have to go really deep into the membership list in order to message someone you're not connected with. Still, to get the best results, you want to message people you're connected with and build relationships. My biggest client, I built a relationship with starting on Facebook by doing a little services for him to begin and then working my way up. Most of the people that are working with me and making money have built a relationship working for me over time. So what you can do on LinkedIn is find these opportunities to build relationships with people that have opportunities. And you can do that especially sending a message. And if you really want to get good results with the messages, you want to pick people you see are active on LinkedIn. The main reason your messages won't get read are because people are not active or paying attention to LinkedIn. So if you're active in groups, if you're in these groups and you're posting things, and you see who else is posting and you contact them, then you can count on the best opportunity to build a relationship. It's just like dating. You want to build relationships with people who are looking to have new relationships. So for me, I'm not looking to get new relationships going on LinkedIn right now. I'm mostly on Udemy and in the Facebook marketing groups. However, I know people that have done very well building relationships on LinkedIn and that have their own business because of building relationships on LinkedIn. I'll show you one of them, and she taught me about everything I know on how to have a good LinkedIn profile, and I'll go ahead and endorse her now. Liz M. Lopez, aka Liz Lopez, and you can imagine she's got to put the M because there are a lot of Liz Lopez's on LinkedIn. That's what she said. I met her 4 months ago. She taught me how to have a great LinkedIn profile. And then her whole profile is set up to get organic traffic to it. So people that are looking around on LinkedIn find her profile and then contact her and notice that she helps with LinkedIn related things, resume writing, business content writing, LinkedIn profile designer. So she sets her LinkedIn profile up to take advantage of her relationships and build consistent growth on LinkedIn. So that's a strategy that's working great on LinkedIn right now. And if you want to do that, you can put more time and energy into first your profile on LinkedIn. You can see I've applied exactly what she told me to do to my LinkedIn profile with hers, and now I've spent more time. I've got lots of endorsements which look good. I've filled out all of my profile. So my profile is optimized to come up in search results. You'll see LinkedIn says I have an all-star profile, and you can see your relative profile link. And then I'm in the top 12% of views for professionals like me. So that's ideal. You want to get your profile viewed so it shows up in organic search results. Build relationships on LinkedIn, send messages, and use LinkedIn to generate opportunities for you never would have found otherwise. It doesn't take that much time, but the results you can get out of it are fantastic. And all of this comes back to the email marketing component of it. When you send someone a message, you can get their attention by having that email show up in their inbox. You can get their attention by being a group member and having group posts show up in their inbox, especially if you create your own group. So LinkedIn is full of awesome email marketing opportunities, and you can see exactly what will cause you to get emails when you go to your privacy and settings. You can see all of the different ways LinkedIn can send you an email, and then you can find all of the opportunities you have to trigger an email to be sent to someone else. So I hope this has been useful for you in looking at how to do email marketing and build relationships on LinkedIn that will help you get a better job, that will help you get more clients, that will help you build your professional resume online.